Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Today would be the day to have another camera set up just so you can see what I'm being almost distracted by. Like, to my left, Betsy is sitting at the chef station, if you'll have it, and she is resting her chin on Chef Jeff the Goat, if you'll have it. Oh, it's going to be a good start to the week. Welcome to Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone. It's Monday, the 4th of March. Can you believe it? Brisk. Ryan, current temperature, it's got to be, I don't know, barely above zero. You factor in the wind chill. Yeah, it is what it is. I keep saying that. It's Iowa. We're used to it, but it doesn't mean that any of us are really excited when we wake up and we experience 2 degrees. Fantastic. But at least it's sunny, and it's going to be a balmy 14 degrees today, so that's good. Oh, look at the 40 in the forecast, Ryan. Go back, Chad. Did you see that 40? Oh, my gosh. I still have some ice near my house. I would love to melt it. Look at that. And I'm excited also because I thought that they had snow in the forecast for Saturday. That appears to be gone. Saturday's high 47. That is going to feel like a heat wave, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, a little cold. Muscatine Community Schools did not have a late start. I know that several other communities decided to start school late. And, you know, that's okay. I can tell you that from when I dropped off my my 4-year-old at school, they were like, we don't want to keep going until it's, you know, the second week of June. So hopefully no more weather-related delays. But stranger things have happened, right? Again, we don't really know if we're going to be outside of winter, if it'll stay kind of brisk throughout. Towards the end of March last year, we had like 8 inches of snow. Don't forget. I'm not trying to say that I want that to happen. I definitely don't. We're all very deserving of just being able to be outside and not have it hurt when you're outside, right? I think that's just something that we can all agree. Like, just be able to go outside, even if you're just taking the garbage out or whatever, and your face doesn't hurt, right? Just want to get outside. My grass looks gross. That's the one downfall of having a house that gets sunlight, like the snow is melting, and I'm looking at my grass now. So maybe just a little bit more snow to cover my gross grass would be okay. And if anybody wants, Ryan, do you know how to? Are you a landscaper, Ryan? You look like you have a green thumb. Is that fair, or you just need to get that checked out? Okay, a little bit. All right. I need my dog, our Puggle, likes to dig, and there's a couple holes, and I'm not really thrilled with that. I don't know why. He likes to eat. He's very chubby Puggle, and then he just barks at everything. So, and he's got a wicked underbite, but we love him. But my family loves him, and I tolerate him. And then he's just all over me because we have a baby, so nobody pays attention to him. So then he puts, Betsy, you can watch Archie if you want. You need another dog? You want to have him? Okay. All right. Good deal. Okay. Let's get to our first guest who's patiently waiting. Jen, I'm so excited to have you here. Jen Chapin. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Thank God.
Thank you for having me.
So Jen and I met, I was trying to remember this weekend, and I think I have this correct. So you came to one or two of the keto cooking classes.
Yes.
And I remember you saying, I have like a YouTube channel and that you did videos. And at the time, I think I was getting ready to do the keto class, and those were kind of stressful, but they were successful. But anytime something like that's about to happen and somebody said something like that, I'm like, I should check that out. And then I checked it out, and I was like, not only does Jen have a YouTube channel, you are crushing it with all of these videos and a bunch of subscribers, and you're really good at putting these together. And I love when you come to a place like Hy-Vee, and then you'll sort of, do you film in the store ever, or do you kind of just shop and then take things home? How does that work?
Yeah, so I've been seriously doing YouTube sort of as I do it now for about a year, and I'm still not quite comfortable filming in public.
Okay, me neither.
Yeah, and and there are some stores that really don't allow you to do that. Now, if Hy-Vee is one of those stores that is okay with that, then I think that would be fun.
Yes.
I grew up in Muscatine. I was born and raised here. I went to Muscatine High School, and I remember going to Hy-Vee with my mom when it was over by the mall.
Okay, so that's an experience that I did not have.
Mm-hmm.
And when people say that, I'm like, so it was kind of near where Walgreens is, right?
Yes.
That's a trip, because all I've experienced is this giant store, and that's what people will say, like, oh, the old store was near the mall and it was a lot smaller, and I'm like, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and
it would just be totally different, right?
Yeah, so yeah, I've been coming to Hy-Vee my whole life, and I can remember going to the deli case with my mom and getting the Colby Jack cheese. You know, that was
awesome.
That was a real treat. But yeah, so I think it's really great that we have the store, especially in a town the size of Muscatine.
Sure.
Because especially when I'm doing like different cooking videos on YouTube, I can get specialty ingredients here that I can't find anywhere else in town.
Right. So you have a knack for putting together, like, whether it's food prepping or whatever, it all looks very good. And I don't want to get like super technical, but you must have pretty good like cameras and stuff that you use, because, and I think that helps when people are watching stuff online, right? Like they don't just want to watch somebody, like if I took my iPhone and I was filming myself making something, it wouldn't look that good. Like,
sure.
You seem to have a pretty good setup, and then we're going to show your channel and hopefully some of these videos in a minute, so that the finished product looks great, and that's probably helped with growing that the subscriber number you have. Are you close to what, 50,000?
Yeah, something? I think 50,000 is my next goal. I think I'm at about 46 or 47 right now.
Okay, so but when you start, did you think like you would have 46,093 subscribers?
Never.
Is it a little like,
never.
When you see that, do you think that's a lot of people? Do you feel pressure by having that? You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like I have to keep creating content?
I think a little bit, but it's good pressure, because I'm someone that often has to be externally motivated. So I know that if people are sort of waiting for those videos and they want to see them, you know, part of growing a channel on YouTube is really consistency.
Yep.
So you have to be consistent. I try to publish 2 to 3 videos a week usually. And I should say also that this isn't my vocation in life. I work full-time as a nurse also. So
and that's what's so like, I love that on your graphic we have YouTube personality, but you are a full-time nurse, you have family, you have kids, and then you have this thing that has gone from a hobby into maybe something a little bit more serious with respects to putting these, you know, the content out on YouTube. That's where I wondered, like, as the subscriber number started to grow, did you think like, okay, maybe I need to step up my game? Like when did you start to see that growth happen? Like, has it been consistently over several months, or was it sort of like you did a couple videos and they got out there?
So I think the most popular videos that I have on my channel are once I started videos. So I think that was really what sort of helped me grow more subscribers, and I think people are hungry for that content. There are a lot of people that, believe it or not, don't know how to cook or use a knife or even how to prep basic food, and so I started doing that, and it's something that I've always done for my family anyway. My husband and I both work full-time outside the home, and we have 2 kids. Kira is 9 and Connor is 6.
Sure.
And so my approach is to do more cooking on the weekends. That way during the week we have less prep, and
Yep.
we're getting kids to activities, and we can get dinner on the table in, you know, half an hour or less.
It's really, I mean, Hy-Vee has simple fix where people will come to the store, put stuff together, take it home, and then they have X amount of meals that they can put in like a crock pot or whatever. And that has really like evolved over the last couple of years, whether people are food prepping for a diet or just to have it done. And we don't have a lot of time, as you said, right? I mean, especially folks like you and I, I mean, I think about my week. My wife and I kind of work opposite hours, 3 kids now. Activities are just starting to become a part of our life.
Yeah.
So when you have an opportunity to take a day or two, excuse me, and get in the kitchen and knock out however many meals, it really makes sense. And then if you are also trying to follow any type of diet, like a Whole30 or a keto or whatever the case may be, we found that it makes it just easier to
Yes.
avoid temptation. I work at a grocery store. We have Hy-Vee Chinese like right over there, and it's there every day. And I'm not saying that it doesn't fit the keto diet, but I mean, this is a tempting place to work.
Right.
And I could have very easily been like, well, I'll just get some, you know, but when you have something in the fridge and the Tupperware containers,
Yep.
it's so easy. I did it this morning. Like I grabbed something. I think I had have a steak and broccoli for lunch, right? Throw it in the microwave and it's ready to go.
Yeah.
So I just think that having people like yourself that are showing everyone else, because that's the other part of it, Jen, is like so many people feel like you said, some folks might not even know how to work a knife in the kitchen. They feel so intimidated, like that they don't have enough time or enough skill. But when they see someone like yourself that's like, yeah, well, I can do it. Here's how I've been able to do it. Here's some things that I've learned. That sharing of information, that makes it clear that, you know, people that are watching it are appreciating it, and that's where you can get 46,000 subscribers, right? You're very relatable, and I think that that's incredibly important. You know, we can all watch the Food Network and see people, you know, start to mix something and then take a finished product out, but when you're really going through the steps in your own kitchen, by the way.
Yeah, in my own kitchen, yeah. So I you know, part of my mission or my purpose for YouTube really is to share, like you said, share information, help people. I'm a nurse, and so, you know, I'm trained to help people, and that's what I like to do. But I've been a working mom my whole entire life, and so I have a particular soft spot for you know, women who work outside the home and are trying to juggle motherhood and all kinds of you know, pressures that comes with. And so that's another aspect of my channel that I try to portray, like you said, be relatable, show people that, you know, it's possible to eat well, and, you know, organize your home while you're working a full-time job and you're trying to take care of kids. So
Amen. It can be a tough balance to be able to put all that together. Okay, 2 to 3 videos a week is a lot. So you're doing, I mean, have you enlisted the help of your kids? Like, are they holding a light? Are they running a camera? Are you teaching them how to edit video? Because it would be one thing, again, to be doing everything that you're doing and then to produce, edit, publish, but it seems like you're doing that all.
Yeah, my husband is always super supportive. My husband, Adam, and I think he's watching, so hi, Adam.
There you go.
He's very supportive of my many passions in life, and so he to be in videos. I try to limit the amount that I do show them, just because I want to respect their privacy and you know, things like that. But yes, they're actually pretty, I mean, I would say, you know, my daughter's a little bit pickier than my son, but since I've been trying to, you know, cook dishes at home, they eat salmon, they eat asparagus. There's a lot of things they eat that I feel like maybe your typical kid might not eat, but you know, they want chicken nuggets too.
Yeah,
so.
Right. Absolutely. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, so
it can be so tough. When you come to a place like Hy-Vee, Do you have, so 2 to 3 videos a week? I keep coming back to that. That's a lot of stuff to turn out, to produce, and it seems like it always varies in length. So they're nothing, I mean, you're not doing any like 90-second videos.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
These are like full on,
Yeah.
15, 20, 30, 40 minutes or longer. When you come to a place like Hy-Vee, do you have something in mind, or are you like everybody else, you need to put together a grocery list for the week and you kind of have ideas for what meals you're going to do, and then you get home and go from there?
Yes, so I do meal plan,
Okay.
and I have, you know, a notebook that I use, and so I start out by sort of looking in the fridge and the cupboard, because I don't want to waste food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we have things we need to use up, then I want to use that first, and then I sort of figure out what activities we have, and then
Sure.
I look at what I want to make for the week, and then I base my grocery list off of that. So yes, I always come to the grocery store with a plan, and that way I don't waste food, and I get exactly what I need. So,
what are some of the questions, you know, frequently asked or comments that you get? Do you have people that are requesting? Are you at that point where you have people on YouTube, subscribers, that are like, hey, it would be awesome if you did this? And have you taken any of those and ran with them?
yeah, so I do, YouTube has a function now where you can actually do polls and sort of interact with your
Awesome.
subscribers.
Yeah.
And so I did ask a while ago, you know, what is your biggest barrier when it comes to meal prep? Is it that you don't know what to make? Is that, etc. Do you think it takes too much time? Most people said was that they don't know what to make.
Sure.
And so that's where I feel like I can help out, is just with ideas. You know, just by showing people what we're having for dinner, you know, they can maybe get ideas of their own. So
No, it's fantastic. There's some of those polls that we were talking about. I think that's just great. How to make tamales,
Oh,
right?
yes.
That's what I'm saying. There's such good variety. I mean, you have, I think I saw this morning, like 252 videos, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, that's a
something
lot.
like that.
That's a lot of content, and people are really enjoying what you're doing. And I think it's only good for Muscatine, right? To have somebody that can have such a nice, strong footprint online and to be continuously putting out good content. It's still a trip though, right? When you think there's like, I don't know, I'm paranoid about doing this show and having something in my teeth or saying something stupid or tripping or falling. And that hasn't happened so far. But you got a lot of eyeballs on you. So have you ever watched something back and gone like, oh my gosh, my kid was dancing in the background? Have your kids ever photobombed you?
All the time.
Yes.
Yes.
I was hoping that would be your
Yes.
answer.
Yeah,
My
my husband photobombed me yesterday. I was trying to
it's
to
awesome.
film a meal prep video, and he pulls a beer out of the fridge and he comes over.
Temptation.
He's like, "This is an Iowa brewery."
That's right. Yeah. You're working a little
yeah.
plug here for this delicious beer. So you came to our keto classes. You guys did keto. You've done some keto prep. I mean, does that surprise you? I did it. Lost 100 pounds. You know, there's always a couple times a week somebody will tag me in that one article on Facebook that says keto is the worst thing you can do for yourself, and I always choose to not really respond because
Right.
I know that it's not true. I would say that the diet that I had before I made it change was the worst thing that I was doing for
right,
myself because
right.
I was super overweight and very unhealthy. Are you surprised at that trend? And I'm not here to say that the keto prep videos that you've done have been watched a lot. But
They have.
They have.
Because
okay.
it's super trendy right now.
I'm just surprised that we're
it's
not
so
on the
trendy.
back side of this, though. Like,
Yeah.
the momentum doesn't seem to be slowing down. That's what surprises me. So you probably
know.
have, like, I'll say this. When I was on the radio, like, 3 years ago, I interviewed a guy in New York that's a lottery lawyer, and I put it on YouTube, and just this morning, someone had commented on that video, and has like 150,000 views because every time the lottery gets above like $200 million, people are YouTubing, I don't know, lottery or what to do if you win, and that video pops up and it's great. But so that surprises me, but this keto thing is just wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
it's very trendy on YouTube right now. I did do keto for a while last summer, I think, and into the fall. And I did come to a couple of those classes, which, by the way, I want to say, if you guys want to have a fabulous time for, what is it, 15 bucks?
Yeah.
I mean, come to one of the classes here at Hy-Vee because they're awesome. You get to sample food. My kids, I take my kids to the kids cooking one sometimes. And so those are great too. But anyway, yes, so I did do it for a while. And for me, it wasn't really sustainable in the long run. And so I have had more success just by sort of eating sensibly and trying to exercise more. But definitely, I think that, like you said, you know, doing keto, especially, you know, you're just eating meat and vegetables.
Right.
It's definitely healthier than eating a bunch of processed food.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I appreciate like the concern that people have when they tag me in that stuff, but I'm also just like, it's, you know, like I had 100 pounds to lose. So anything like I don't know. I had 34 years of eating whatever I wanted, and I was like, people are having success. I'm going to try it. But it's just such a trip to see how much content is out there surrounded by that. But you're doing a variety of stuff. Have you thought about getting into or trying? And that's one of the things that I have on my notes. Like, do you have any type of different content that you're working on or that you've thought about doing? I mean, not to say that it would be anything that you're not comfortable with or that you haven't done already, but within the realm of meal prep, blogging, is there anything else that you're thinking
So yesterday, actually, I filmed a vegan meal prep video.
Okay.
And I am the furthest thing from a vegan, probably, because, you know, our family eats a variety of different meat, but I just thought that it would be a fun challenge, and I think too that, like you said, maybe I can reach someone that normally wouldn't watch my channel.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it was fun. I made these veggie enchiladas. They were like Swiss chard. Is it Swiss chard or Swiss chard? I never know what to
It's chard. I don't know.
Swiss chard, which, by the way, I got at Hy-Vee because Hy-Vee is the only place in Muscatine you can get Swiss chard.
Fantastic. However you say it, we've got. I don't know either.
So yeah, but it's really good. So I mean, I enjoy challenging myself like that. I never want to come off as like disingenuous. Like I'm not gonna manufacture content just to get subscribers. That's not what I'm about. But it was a fun challenge, and my husband was very skeptical, but he did eat the vegan banana bread and said it was okay. So,
as you know, I mean, but right, there's so many people that are doing vegetarian, vegan, so having content that appeals to a variety of people makes sense. I like that he's brave enough to try it, though, right? I mean, you want to be supportive, and you don't want to be wasteful at the same time. So, wow, okay, so right, vegan cooking. Have you done any like gluten-free stuff? Have you thought about that? I just think about like...
I have not, but that's a good idea.
We have just like that one entire aisle in the health market.
Yes.
And it's just side to side with, not that I have a gluten sensitivity, but there's so many people that are picking things up. And I've actually found a vegan, gluten-free, super low net carb, I don't want to say it's like a protein bar, but I don't want to say it's a meal replacement bar, but it's fantastic. I can't think of the name of it, of course, because there's so many things over there. But it's really good. And for someone like myself, I probably had walked down that aisle twice in a year of working here.
Yes.
But now I just kind of pay more attention. And I think that's what's nice is you can start to pay more attention, see things online, and then feel like you can go home and make it. And that's where it works with what you're doing, right? People can see what you're doing, be inspired, try something, and you've probably heard that time and time again.
Yes,
right?
So I made a Thai curry dish,
Okay.
which, you know, you guys have a great selection of all different kinds of like curry powder and coconut milk and all that.
Sure.
So it's great that I can get that here. But I did have quite a few people comment that they've never tried curry before.
Wow.
And so, yeah, if I can sort of put a bug in someone's ear to try something new, then that's awesome, right?
The only downfall, of course, with anything social media is there can be sometimes some haters.
There are haters, yes.
I've seen you deal with some of those on Instagram as far as people posting comments, and excuse me, it is what it is, right? I mean, sometimes people are just looking to say things because, you know, that's just what they do. But the majority of the feedback that you get is all positive, save
Sure,
for the
yes.
occasional person that's like, no one has time to do. I think I saw one and I was like, yes, there is time to do that if you just give yourself, put a plan together. That's just it. Like,
Yeah.
we're not planners. We're not planners anymore.
Well, and I think that's a good point. That's a common comment that I get, that people don't have time to do this on the weekends.
Sure.
But you're just transferring your time, right? So instead of spending all that time during the week making dinner every night,
Right.
you're doing it on the weekend so
Yep.
that you can save that time during the week. So
Absolutely.
yes, but I mean, that comes along with any, you know, online forum. I know you've talked before about like the Muscatine Facebook page and everyone
Yes,
complaining
right.
about the potholes and all that stuff.
Oh,
And
don't get me started.
it's just, people are going to complain no matter what. And, people have a right to be critical or question, but they don't have a right to be mean about it.
No,
Yeah.
there's a fine line between constructive feedback, criticism, and then just being a hater, if
Yes.
you will. But
Yes.
you know, again, it comes with the territory. Have you gotten recognized yet from the YouTube channel, from the videos? Have you been?
Oh God, no.
Not yet. So
No.
that'll be a fun experience when that happens.
Yeah.
Well, think about this: 46,000 subscribers, and I don't know how many of them are locally, but it'll happen where you get that moment where someone's like, "Hey, Jen, I watch your videos online."
I have had people reach out to me. It's interesting. Someone was messaging me on Instagram yesterday and said that they live in San Francisco now, but they
Wow.
were born in Muscatine.
Cool.
And I was like, what a small world.
Right. Isn't that
Yeah,
awesome?
I mean, people message me and say, hey, I live in Cedar Rapids, or I live in Decorah, or
Yeah.
So I do think it's really neat to talk to people that are from around here.
Well, I think I think you have a good story, and again, make Muscatine proud, and you probably, don't necessarily had to have decided to live in Muscatine, but you obviously had a good experience yourself, and your kids are having hopefully a similar experience, and then you get to be creative online. I don't know. I like the stuff that you've done, and it's given me ideas, and that's just it. Like, my wife and I can do, even if it's both of us or one of us, if you can get like 2 hours in your kitchen on a weekend day, you'd be amazed at the amount of food you can turn out.
Yeah.
Like, our counters will be littered with Tupperware containers, and we're just prepping stuff, and they're going right in, and then it's done.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And even if you don't have a dishwasher, I don't know, it's not an overwhelming amount of stuff.
I mean, make your kids do it.
That's
why you had
5-month-old, start washing dishes. You've had it easy for too many months, baby. Oh my gosh. Yes, have you thought about doing any baby food prep videos? Have you thought about that?
I really am
It's
done
outside
having
your-
babies.
Okay. Well, what about
Forever.
for your friend Tony that has a 5-month-old? She was eating, what was she eating the other day? Something with prunes in it, and I was just like, that. I had the same expression that I feel about like Brussels sprouts. I was like, you're not gonna like those when you're older.
So do you make your own baby food?
We have, yeah. It's super
Good for
great.
you.
And then you just, they almost look like little ice cubes,
Yeah,
right? And then
yeah.
you just kind of microwave it, maybe throw a little bit of rice in there. It's
That's really
it's
admirable.
nice. Well,
That's something I never.
Don't give me the credit.
I just
it's my
never
wife.
did.
Please give my wife
Oh,
the credit. She'll
good
see
job.
this and go, you took credit for Food Network and
True.
HGTV. why not watch somebody in your own backyard? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you are way more practical, tangible. You know, it just makes more sense versus. And there's nothing against watching Property Brothers, but like, I'm also never going to remodel a house in 8 weeks for $100,000 and have 2 twin brothers helping me, right? I mean, there's
that.
Like, you doing all the
That's
work
a little
yourself.
out there.
Yeah, I mean, what you don't see on shows like that are like the crews of hundreds of people that are. It's like when Extreme Makeover Home Edition was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to build a house in a week. Just kidding. These 500 underpaid people are going to show up and build the house. You're doing everything yourself, and I think you're doing a fantastic job. And if you're ever starved for content, consider the Ryan Broderson microwaved chili dog. It could be a whole thing, right? And then you could have a follow-up video on how to clean up a microwave after. And why do we not have a better way? I don't know what it is. I don't know if you experienced this or if you have any tips, but like, even at work, I microwave something upstairs and I'll try and like traipse the paper towel over the container, but inevitably it'll like shift to one side and something will pop, and then I'm like, I gotta clean the microwave now. Like, don't you think we should have better microwavable containers that are like ventilated?
I do. I mean, we put people on the moon, and yet we still have this problem. So I do feel like it's yes.
Oh.
I mean, it's universal, and I don't know that there's a solution.
Linda is saying, ask her about the salad spinner.
Oh.
That's a comment that we just got. I don't know what that means, but
okay.
feel free.
So yes, when I first started doing meal prep videos. I had an, I think OXO is how you say the brand, the OXO. Someone did correct me on that. They said it's not OXO, it's OXO. And so I have this salad spinner that, you know, you can get them on Amazon. They're $30.
Sure.
And so I like to like thoroughly wash all my produce. So like I soak my berries in vinegar water, and like I soak my lettuce in lemon water. And so, yes, I think that is probably. I always like link the product in my description box, and I've had so many people message me and say like, I bought this salad spinner and I love it. I'm like washing all my fruits and vegetables and it's so fun. I'm like, well, I know.
That's kind of what you can use it for as well. We do the same thing though. I mean, I don't think it's that weird to, but sometimes people online are like, I've seen this on Facebook, like you're washing or rinsing, even if you just rinse like, yes, sorry. I don't know if that's weird. I don't think it's weird. I'm the world's biggest fan of blueberries. And if I don't soak them, I will hold them under the hottest water I can.
Oh, you do hot water?
Yeah. Why, is that not good?
No, I mean, I always...
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Go ahead.
No, I just feel like, are you going to cook the blueberry? Or you're just trying to sanitize it?
Jen, I don't know now. I'm questioning my whole life. I did it last night. I think I helped cool it down because I have the, now I found like a sugar-free Ready Whip.
Oh,
for the longest time when I was like full-on ketone, the only sweet thing I would let myself have is blueberries and a little Ready Whip because I have such a sweet tooth. Unbelievable sweet tooth.
Well, that's incredible that you've had so much success then. Well, that's got to be hard.
It's the microwave blueberries, apparently, the hot water blue. That's all my success. You can just, listen, if you're trying to lose 100 pounds, just the hottest water you can. I didn't even think about that. Yes, that makes total sense. Because every time I'm like, these blueberries are a lot softer than I thought. It's because I put them under hot.
So I soak mine in like a vinegar solution, and I think there's some research out there that shows that vinegar does kill certain types of bacteria. And so, and then I just rinse them to make sure that I don't have that vinegar taste on there.
Cold water.
In cold water, yeah.
Okay.
But you know, to each their own.
Not hot. This could be a whole other video. Not burning your blueberries. Boy, if you need a guest star to show up, and yeah, no, I don't even want to say because people would probably light me up. They'd be like, "You see what that guy just did with those blueberries?" I can't handle that criticism. I'm not ready for it, but I'm glad that you've helped right my wrong. All right, so if we can go back to the main, I guess the home page of your YouTube channel, for folks that want to find you, it's really easy to do.
Yep.
Type in your name.
Just my name.
And you're right there. There it is. I mean, it's unbelievable. The subscriber number, has it grown since we started?
Someone just subscribed. I got another.
46,102. 42. Okay, it was 46,093 when we started the show.
There
All right,
you go.
well, you got the Hy-Vee today bump, I guess.
Boom.
So much good variety. 2 to 3 videos a week. Jen's local, working mom, wife. I mean, it's a lot to balance, and then to be able to turn out and looks good. Yeah, and I'll say this, like, you know, I love that you kind of had that plan as you're building a house. Like, well, put a couple lights here, and your husband's like, for what? I don't know. Just in case I turn the kitchen into a studio.
That's right.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's absolutely great. And on Instagram as well, right?
Yes.
I don't know about you. As much as I'm on Facebook, people probably accuse me of being ridiculous. I really like Instagram.
I love it.
I feel like it's just pictures and maybe some short videos, and that's it. People seem to be, and I know that Instagram's owned by Facebook, but it just seems to be a little bit relaxed, right?
Yeah, it's I find that Instagram is more of a positive community.
Yes.
You know, YouTube can be the comments can be a little negative, but yeah, I mean, and now Instagram you can even save photos. If you see a recipe you want to try, just save it, and then
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You can save a photo.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Jen, thank you. I appreciate your time. Keep it up. The videos are great, and I hope 2 things happen. I hope you get recognized, because it's a weird experience.
just like here in the store.
Well, yeah, wherever it happens, it'll happen when you least expect. One of the first times it happened to me when I was on B100 in the Quad Cities, I was with my mom. I was with my mom at Target, and I looked like a trash bag. Like, I think I had sweatpants on and a shirt.
It's always when you look the worst.
Right.
Yeah.
And the lady at the register was like, "You sound familiar." And I was like, "I'm an accountant." And that's exactly what I said. And my mom was like, "Why would you?" And I was like, "Because I look terrible, Mom. I look awful. Like, I'm not prepared to have that conversation." So I hope it happens. I hope you feel good about when it does happen. And then please let us know when the crossover, when you find someone locally that's doing good content.
Yes.
And you can come together and just conquer the world. It'll be awesome. 46,000 subscribers. Great content. Check out Jen online. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. I mean, again,
fun.
you have a job and a life and everything, so to carve out time for us is fantastic. All the videos right there, right? Cook dinner with me. I'm telling you, if you're trying to, whether it's make healthy choices or just find different recipe ideas, Jen can help you out, and we appreciate her time. Check out the YouTube channel, everybody. All right, Betsy is gone, so that's good, I guess. I don't know where Betsy went. Cody, you want to take the cart cam for a spin? All right, today, the 4th of March, is National Pound Cake Day. So I, haven't had pound cake in a while. I would be a fan of pound cake, by all accounts. If anybody wanted me to try pound cake, if we had any in the bakery, put a little bit of whipped cream on there, and I'm good to go. So Cody, I have asked to go to aisle 6, I believe, which is where you're going to find the cakes and mixes, and we'll see if Cody can find some pound cake for us that you could just take home and whip up for a nice dessert. In addition to National Pound Cake Day, it's National Grammar Day. How's your grammar? Are you using the right your? I'll say this, if you're talking smack on social media, your grammar better be on point, because I love nothing more than calling out trolls that have bad grammar. I've been known to be that guy. When somebody's just trolling, somebody's saying something for the sake of saying something, and they use the wrong you're not nice, and they use the Y-O-U-R. I'll chime in with the Y-O-U''RE. Just to point it out, poke the bear a little bit. My grammar hit my wife. We were actually talking about this the other day. My wife said that my grammar got better. My grammar got better when I married a teacher. Now here is Cody. He's going to ask Tara where the pound cake is because he can't find it, even though I think he just walked past all the cake mixes. He's asking her. He's totally asking Tara Riggin for help, isn't he? You know what? Tara's a great resource. Look at this. There's Tara. Yes. Oh, we love Tara. Tara. She's only marvelous. All right. Tara, you know what's funny is we're taking Tara away from doing some online orders right now. And she is on her game. She is going to make a phone call right now to find some pound cake. Cody, I thought if you go to the end of that aisle on the left, like where all the other cake mixes are, I just figured there'd be a box of pound cake mix, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not perfect. I thought like, okay, so right in that neck of the woods, there's like brownie mixes, there's cake mixes, there's frosting in a can. I could have sworn brownies, frosting. Keep going a little bit further. I feel like they're starting to get into some cake mixes. There's none over there? Really? None of those are pound cake? I see the word moist cake, which makes people uncomfortable. You know, I don't know. I could have figured it would have been right in aisle 6 where it's supposed to be. We've probably got it in a secret aisle. You know, but Cody had the foresight to ask, and we appreciate that. So, and if you don't want to go through all this trouble, this cat and mouse game of where's the pound cake, just go to the bakery. Because I'm assuming they've got, there we go. Yes! Boom shakalaka. Pound cake. Thank you, Tara. You're only marvelous. We have found the pound cake, ladies and gentlemen. I will give Cody a fist pound for finding the pound cake. It's also Hug a GI Day. So please don't just hug strangers. I mean, you know, probably should always ask before you're just going to hug somebody. You know, you see, if someone like me was coming up to you like this, you would be like, oh no. Right? Ryan would be like, stranger danger. Why is Tony trying to hug me? I'm just trying to hug a pound cake, Ryan. Come here, pound cake. Let me hold you. Doesn't that sound good? A little pound cake, a little whipped cream, some freshly heated blueberries. Apparently, that's my secret. And that is a dessert, everybody. You are ready. The code man cometh, and the code man delivers said pound cake. Ooh, it's heavy, too. Thank you, sir. There you go. Pound cake, everybody. Betty Crocker pound cake mix. And you can have it in just 3 simple ingredients, or steps, I should say. Open the box, mix 2/3 cup of water or milk, half stick of butter, and 2 eggs, and guess what? Bippity boppity pound cake coming in hot. I feel like the key to a good pound cake is you got to have, and you can kind of see on the top of this box, like, I don't know if it's a crust, but it's got to have, like, a good pound cake almost looks like you've cooked it too long, but then it retains that moisture or whatever it is. There it is. Betty Crocker pound cake mix. Yep. Cody, I'd like you and Ryan to whip this together for us while the show's happening. It's a heavy box, too, by the way. That stuff is dense. It's like me, very dense. All right. Thanks to Jen, right, for coming on the show. Isn't that cool? Just blowing it up on YouTube with her videos. She does a great job, and I appreciate her time. Especially because, like I said, she has a job and a life and everything. So for Jen to be here, that was awesome. Okay, today, in addition to being Monday, we've got another Make My Monday going on in the store. So if you're watching us live, you've still got time to come out here. If you're watching this show starting at 7:30 or 10:30 p.m., guess what? Get out here and save 20% off in the health market. It's a sack sale. Grab the paper bag and load it up. 20% off in the health market. Grab a bag today only, right? So there's a couple of things that happen in the health market throughout the course of the week. We've got the Wellness Wednesday, where each Wednesday you can save 10%. That'll be ongoing forever, right? And then Fuel Up Fridays, you spend $20 in the health market. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. I think I'm fighting a cold, and the Sudafed is just kicking in. Fuel Up Fridays, $20, 20 cents off. Today, though, the 4th of March, and today only, 20% off. So that's a big deal. If you think about all the different stuff you could pick up in the health market. And I feel like, you want to take another stroll, Cody? get your steps in, I guess. I feel like I should let Cody wear my Fitbit, right? Get my steps in for me if you could. Let's go Health Market and just kind of show off some stuff, if you would, Cody. Maybe the protein bar aisle and then that vitamin aisle, because everything that's over there you can load into a bag. And especially when it comes to like vitamins are never on sale. Like that's just something, you know, like they're always at a premium. And some of that other specialty products, some of those other specialty products that you'll find in the Health Market, don't pay full price if you don't have to. Make my Monday today 20% off. Yes, indeedy. All right. So come over, grab a bag. I think that's Barb. Yep, there's Barb, who runs the Health Market, putting some stuff away, getting ready to go. And here goes Cody. Bust a left right there, Cody. Oh, no, wait. He's going to the vitamin aisle. You're good. Left right there. Sorry. Cody's like, I know where it's 6th, and we've got a seafood sale that you can see on the back page of the Voice of Muscatine newspaper that will start on Thursday. Captain John's seafood sale ready to go. This is, yeah, bring that on over, Cody. That looks awesome. So this is, again, the 7th, 8th, and 9th of March later this week. Some great deals and opportunities for you to save. And this is great. Thank you, sir. Oh, my. I can't wait to show you this meltdown drink. But in the meanwhile, check out these great deals, from tilapia fillets to seasoned salmon, catfish nuggets, whole cooked crawfish. It's all on there, ready to go. I love how that ad looks, Ryan. Zoom out if you could. Jessica, our graphic designer, does such a nice job, right? And if you'll see, save money or walk the plank. That's me with the clever walk the plank. You know. Trying. But Jessica does everything else. She's unbelievable. To be able to just send somebody an email and then they send you that back, I wish I had the skills like she does for graphic design. She good. So check out that seafood sale later this week, and don't miss out on your opportunity to save. We've got some fun guests scheduled for the rest of this week, including some more first-timers. Jen was a first-timer. Jen Chapman, first-timer, came on the show. Check out her YouTube channel, and we'll have some more first-timers on this show as well. I'm excited also on Wednesday. Pastor Dan Baldwin with Grace Lutheran Church will be on the show, and for the second year in a row, this coming Sunday, March 10th, I'm judging the Grace Lutheran Chili Cook-Off. I don't have a graphic for that, Ryan. I'm sure they have it on Facebook. We'll find it. I'm just going to put that out there. Last year, you have it? Ryan is 10. Someone give him a raise, Ryan. I'd like to present you with this box of pound cake. There it is. Chili Cook-Off. The Bro Zone. He never disappoints me. Betsy's gone, but Ryan's leading the show. That's all right. So chili. Last year I judged 18 different chilies, and some of them were really spicy, some of them were not, and I can't wait to do this again with Grace Lutheran, and we'll talk to Pastor Dan about this. Pastor Dan, by the way, last year, if I'm not mistaken, he had the hottest chili at the Chili Cook-Off. So will he do that again to me this year? We'll find out, and I will ask him about that. A couple things to mention. We still have got the wine and spirits deal going on. If you're looking to save on some wine and spirits products, these are good through the 17th of March or St. Patty's Day. The luckiest sale at wine and spirits. I picked up one of those Jamesons on Friday, $19.99. Great deal. Great deal. And I'll say this, if you're like joining us live on Facebook, tune in to see Jen. If you missed her, you can rewatch this show as soon as it's over. It'll be right on our Facebook page or YouTube channel, Twitter, and then it'll replay on cable tonight on Channel 5 at 7:30 and 10:30. So Jameson, Bailey's, Guinness, Crown Royal, it's all there. These deals, again, good through the 17th of March. Some of them while supplies last. The Jameson deal, though, that's a really good one. $19.99, and it comes with those 2 small bottles. You can't afford to miss out on that. All right, let's talk about the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter dinner, and then we'll do the job board and get out of here. So March 13th, Is that next week? Holy smokes. That is next Wednesday. Just like that, I'm telling you. So you have an opportunity to support the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter and help out, eat some good food, support a good cause. 2 seatings available at DeBeats, 5:30 and 7:30. I stopped into DeBeats on Saturday night with my wife, and Chef Fawad had another great idea for a fundraiser, so we're going to kind of put that together. But in the meanwhile, this is next week, Dinner with a Purpose. Portion of sales donated to the shelter. The shelter relies on individuals and organizations and donations. They receive zero funding from the state. I care a lot about the shelter. This Friday, we'll talk to Susan Freers and Judy Yates about the upcoming New Beginnings fundraiser, which is April 6th. But this is next week at DeBeats, starting at 6 o'clock. Ryan, I'm going to give you a second. Go to my Facebook page, pull up the picture of the appetizer of prime rib that Chef DeBeat sent us on Saturday. You'll see the picture. You'll know it when you see it. It's on my personal Facebook. The guy's unbelievable. I felt like he was talking to me from the kitchen, and I'm like, he said something about, like, I'm going to send you something, and then you can decide if you need an appetizer. And he sent us prime rib. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, everybody that came in for dinner tonight, they sold out of the prime rib. They had a little piece left. So, okay, I've never had prime rib as an appetizer, but guess what? I'm always willing to try it. It was amazing. That guy's unbelievable with the generosity. Just great. And then after I had my prime rib appetizer, I washed it down with Meltdown. I probably shouldn't shake this. This could explode in my hand. Grape Blade Lemonade. Meltdown. Body remodeling. Cody, can you show the folks at home that it says body remodeling? This body needs a remodel. This body has had an addition or two put on it. Okay? Hold on. Right down there. Right at the top. Body remodeling. Meltdown. It's keto in a can. This is Delmer in a can, everybody. Meltdown. It's got 7,500 ketones in it? What? For real? So if you open this, does it just like, I gotta try this. 7,500 ketones? This is intense. It's not that big of a can. 12 ounces. Drink this? Will I just have to rip my shirt off? I'll just become the Hulk. All these ketones. Then I talk like that all day. What happened to your voice? It's the ketones. Okay. I don't think that's what ketones do. You'd be, oh my gosh, I dropped the can. Poured Meltdown into pound cake mix. And then you had Meltdown pound cake. Let's go to the job board. That's it. That's what happens when you drink Meltdown. You turn into that guy. Right? That's me, basically. Right? No, go back. That's going on. Under all this. Me. And it's all from drinking Meltdown. Really? Does that guy need to drink Meltdown? He's already in good shape. Because I'd be doing that pose and I'd be going like this. How long do I have to hold it? Because I can't plank for that. Oh God, I'm going down. And then because I don't know if you've side planked before. It's terrible to side plank. Anyways, I don't want to talk about side planking. It's making me sweat just thinking about it. Whew. Go to the job board and get out of here. Let's go. And maybe I will review the Meltdown drink. Team staffing, 109 Lake Park Boulevard. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on opportunities. Job for you or someone you know that could use a job, whether it be full-time, part-time, they are ready to go. They help thousands of people every day. There's over 1,000 plus people that have a job because of the folks at Team Staffing. That's a powerful thing to say out loud. Katie is first up with the cleanup crew opportunity Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30, primarily doing some work outdoors. Hey, listen, working outdoors in a few weeks will be the best place to be. 563-316-7639 or careers@teamssi.com. Up next is Jenny looking for a welder. First shift, mid-hours, 16 hours. I think welders are super cool. I don't know how to weld, but people that can weld, you're just awesome. You got the cool welding mask, you're sparking up, you're Well, Jenny, 563-316-7635.
During a meltdown, you would be. I bet shipping manager. He also had shipping you or someone you refer them to Team Staffing.
Please, and don't forget the promotion they're still doing for Team Staffing. They're handing out some gift cards. That's a great deal, Jenny. 5. All right, so I want to say congrats to Wilton softball. They had a massive for their bingo night. I saw a picture, and I was Dankman, and for the community, all of the amounts of absolutely did for you. Please, if you call me, talk to you, or come out to the store and tell me in person about various events, school or sports. Boom! So many people. So many people came out to play bingo. So again, if it's, a school, organization, whatever it is, we'd love to have you right here. Hy-Vee today@gmail.com. You can call me at the store, reach out on social media. Come sit right next to me and be my guest. Be my guest, put my service to the test. I'll even give you a free meltdown can if that's what we need to get you here. All right, thanks TBI Bank and Trust, thanks Toyota Muscatine and Team Staffing. Jen Chapin on Facebook. Check out Jen on YouTube. Jen Chapin on YouTube, her YouTube channel. 46,000 subscribers. So many great videos, good content, all being done locally here in Muscatine. And I love when Jen comes to the store and then goes home and puts together a video with a Hy-Vee haul. I think she's doing a great job, and it was really wonderful chatting with her. So we appreciate her time, and for everybody for tuning in. All right. We're ready to go for another good week. Hopefully it will get warmer. By all accounts, we saw a 41 and maybe 47 degree temp in our forecast. So just hang on. We'll get there, friends. I promise. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting rabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.